Okay, let's discuss your next project, which is on home ownership. So what we're going to do is walk through the steps of home ownership, and I've kind of simplified it a little bit for you. So just 10 quick questions. So question number 1 is determining what your average salary is going to be. So think about what occupation you want to choose after you graduate. So let's look online. Here I'm looking at the Department of Labor and Statistics keeps salary data. There's all sorts of different occupations here. You can look here or you can look on websites specific to your occupation, but just find out what the average annual salary is. If I look on here, see math and science teachers post-secondary. According to them, the average salary is $87,100. So for question 1, just list your occupation, whatever the salary is. Calculate your monthly income. Well, all you have to do there is simply divide by 12. $7,290. Now for question 3, what I want you to do is look around for a house that you like. I like looking around on websites like Zillow. So here, I'm in the general vicinity of the Division Street campus. So if I look at different homes in this area, I see this one, 150,000. Seems pretty reasonable. I keep looking. It was pretty cheap, 65,000. I don't like it. Pass. What else? This is also close by. No information. So what if I go a little further? Let's look at this one. No, it's a mere $900,000. Seems pretty nice. Probably a little outside of my price range. Let's look somewhere else. $200,000. This one seems quite manageable on a teacher's salary, so let me choose this one. So for question number 3, what I want you to do is list the full address of the home you choose and the price. So what was this one? 200,000. And I'll just copy and paste the address in. Okay. Now remember, the first step is making the down payment. In this case, we want to avoid paying PMI, so we're going to make a 20% down payment. Well, that's 20% of this asking price. So all we have to do is 20% of $200,000, which is 0.2 times 200,000, which is what? Near $4,000. Now, when you turn in your project, I want to see all computations like this. Okay, what's next? How much will you have to borrow after making the down payment? Well, we take this. Something doesn't seem right. I left off a decimal place here. $200,000 times 0.02. 200,000 times 0.2. There. 40,000. I thought that sounded a little too cheap. So a down payment will be $40,000. So next we have to figure out how much we're going to borrow from the bank. Simply take the home cost, subtract the down payment, and that'll tell you how much you have left to borrow. Which is $160,000. Next, we're going to shop for a bank rate. So here, I'm looking at my bank, which is TVA Credit Union. If I go to loans and mortgages, see what kind of rate do they have. Buy a home. They're advertising 3.5%, which seems fair, so I'll use that number. Okay, now we're going to calculate the monthly payment for the mortgage, and this is that big, long formula that we worked with in class. So P is the principal, that's how much we're going to borrow. R is the rate, we have that. N is the number of compounding periods per year. This is a monthly mortgage, so that'll be 12. So the last thing we need is T. For this project, we'll be doing a 30-year mortgage. So we have everything we need to compute the mortgage payment. We're borrowing $160,000. The rate is 0.035 divided by 12. 1 minus 1 plus 0.035 divided by 12 raised to the negative, don't forget the negative, 12 times 30. So in the numerator we have 466.67. One minus 0.35 0.65, which gives us a monthly mortgage payment of $717.95. Again, I want to see your calculations when you turn in this project. Okay, what's next? After 30 years, how much total have you paid? This is a pretty simple calculation. You take the 717, and this is how much you're paying to the bank every single month. So, if that's every single month, we say times 12 times 30. And this will tell us the total amount that we pay to the bank over the life of the loan. Which makes a grand total of $258,463.38. All right, calculate the total amount paid in interest. Now, you don't need to use any kind of interest formula here. We simply take how much we paid, the answer to question 8, subtract how much we borrowed, the answer to question 5. So we subtract 160,000, which means the total amount paid in interest is $98,463.38. Now the final question is whether or not we can afford the house we've chosen. Housing should typically represent 30% of your monthly income. Calculate 30% of your monthly income and compare that to the mortgage payments. Well, back in question number 2, we have our monthly income here, $7,280 in my case. $7,280. If we wanted to do 30% of that, we'll say times 0.3. Which in this case is $2,184. So the 30% is $2,184. My mortgage payment was $717.95. So in this case, yes, I can afford the home. Now on your project, if you choose a home that happens to be outside of your price range, it's not incorrect if your answer to question 10 is no. I want to see all of your computations here.